so hopefully we can get enough resources and stuff down there at least over the next couple of weeks. Because I'm pretty sure for some families, ballot access is probably the last thing on their mind. From Zero Hedge, grid apocalypse hits Carolina's 360 substations down. Power restoration could take months. Representative Chuck Edwards of North Carolina, representing a district in the western portion of the state battered by Hurricane Helene, released a press release Sunday detailing the infrastructure devastation. Look at all this stuff.
Yep. Now, with those rusted power lines that are up there, they just replaced those not 2 months ago. Those orange-looking ones.
Right.
Yeah, those. They just replaced those not 2 months ago because a contractor won the ability to put up the new power poles. Those are what they put up.
Oh, wow.
They better sue his ass.
They're new.
Yeah, so here's the map of that devastation. Now, I just bought land in South Carolina that was directly in the path, so this is going to be interesting when I head down there.
Hey, at least the clear out's going to be a lot easier.
Oh, it's going to be a heck of a lot easier now.
All them trees just gone.
Yeah, exactly. So what do we got here? Edwards says the power outage remained widespread in western North Carolina as of Sunday. Fast forward to Wednesday morning, power outage. U.S. data shows more than 400,000 residents are without power in the region. He explained that 360 power substations are out, indicating that many of these substations were completely flooded, and Duke Energy is unable to access the damage the flooding has lowered. The water has been pumped out and the equipment thoroughly dried. What's plagued their interest... go ahead.
Can you scroll that map back up real fast? I'm checking something. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah, I'll just bring this up. To hell with it. We'll just bring this up. Check out this. You see that map there? Now bring up what I got. What do you see?
In there, Fluffy.
What do you see? Huh? This is the best I can do.
Yeah.
So, like, this is the area, right? What do you see there? It's a little bit of blue, a lot of red. That could be
it matches.
Surprise. Yes.
It matches a little bit.
All right, this is confirmation. The government controls the weather, apparently.
I'm just saying, like, North Carolina is going to be a battleground state now.
Oh, boy. Yep. So what does it say here? Which piqued their interest is the power of America, the power AI centers, and other electrification trends such as EVs and onshore manufacturing has led to shortages and price increase of transformer market. Who would have heard that? Distribution transformers are a bedrock component of our energy infrastructure. McKenna pointed out that, but utilities needing to add or replace them are currently facing high prices and long wait times due to the supply chain shortages. So I'm guessing these just breaking transformer energy company owners.
Sounds about right. I wouldn't let him near my house, though.
Yeah, pretty much. Not with that gold chain.
Dude, that's just spray painted copper wire. That's all that is.
Right? Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thunk it? But yeah, so this is why in the state of Florida they have their power lines underground.
Yes. Also, who'd have thought mules would be relevant nowadays?
Mm-hmm. Somewhat.
Well, like drug mules are always relevant.
Well, because of the power and the roads being completely destroyed and tomfoolery, people have been renting and buying up mules to go through the Appalachia area because they can't access the roads and whatnot. And they have purchased, I believe it was close to 130 mules from surrounding areas because mules are easier to tow around in the backgrounds to get around bad terrain. Congratulations, we have regressed back to mules.
Just in time before World War III, and we have all the EMPs and nukes.
Well, if there's any time to figure out how to ride a horse or mule, the time is now.
Mule lives matter.
All right, this is from USA Today. Donald Trump's GoFundMe for victims of Hurricane Helene raises more than $2 million. $2 million. Former President Donald Trump's fundraiser to benefit victims of Hurricane Helene has raised more than $2 million as of Tuesday. Meredith O'Rourke, the national finance director of Trump's campaign, set up the fundraiser on the website GoFundMe. She organized a similar page this summer of the victims of shooting at the Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The Trump campaign spokesperson, Stephen Cheung, I think, confirmed on USA Today that the GoFundMe page is legitimate and authorized by the former president. Let's just believe it.
So, why GoFundMe? Why not Give, Send, Go?
Because I think GoFundMe, do they charge for theirs? Or I think there's a like a, or do you donate to the site to kind of keep it up and running?
So I do know that GoFundMe will take down your post if they don't politically align with you. They did it with the trucker rally. They did it with several other different things.
Right.
So why GoFundMe?
I mean, that would be an utter disaster for that company if they took down this.
So you're thinking it's a power move then? Like, go ahead, take it down, see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they would not exist tomorrow if that happened.
Right.
There we go. All right, so let's see what we got here from Reuters.
Reuters.
I know you guys are Reuters, Rooter, whatever.
Rotor.
Yeah. Rooterers, just kidding. Rescuers scour North Carolina mountains for survivors cut off by Hurricane Helene. Okay. North Carolina, October 1st. Search and rescue teams who have already saved hundreds of people scour the mountains of western North Carolina for more survivors on Tuesday, working amid washed out roads, smashed bridges, and felled power lines following Hurricane Helene. The storm has killed at least 162 people in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee, and Virginia. Citing states and local officials, and this death toll is expected to rise once the rescue teams reach isolated towns and telecommunications are restored. So don't forget about Nick Sorter and Ryan Hall for all their hard work with the Starlinks, which I think got banned from North Carolina, wasn't it?
They tried to, and then Elon said, "Nope, free internet for everyone."
Nice. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a long road ahead, especially considering that the election is 5 weeks away. How exactly? Obviously, we want to be focused on finding loved ones and people that are missing, but that's literally right around the corner. So how exactly are they going to be able to manage this in that time of crisis, especially knowing that this is in predominantly red areas?
They don't. And quit asking questions.
Sir, yes, sir.
In case you haven't noticed, Kamala Harris was born to a working middle class family.
We aren't taking questions at this time.
Here we go. And I hate using the word like regulations, but like, should there be stricter regulations now on dams, considering that some of this would have been prevented if the dams were, properly.
So I've got a mixed feeling on this one. This is where I'm mixed at, because there was a internal investigation several years ago to where like almost 80% of the bridges across America do not pass inspection and code. How many of those dams did not pass inspection and code as well? So is it restrictions or is it enforcement? That's the problem. So, like, if the regulations are there, but we're not enforcing the regulations, then the enforcement needs upped. But if we're going to bring up the regulations and have no enforcement, then what good does it do? So that's kind of where I'm sitting on that.
So basically, a cat chasing its tail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that seems like our current administration and government.
Yeah, but it's for the betterment of the people, so we're not going to do it.
Exactly.
That's not a Ukrainian flag there. I'm not giving that place money.
Oh man. But yeah, so hopefully we can get enough resources and stuff down there at least over the next couple of weeks. Because I'm pretty sure for some families, ballot access is probably the last thing on their mind, but it's still important considering that yes, they did state that it was a swing state. So what do you do considering? And on top of that, we have another storm brewing down below. We have no idea where it's going to go. So
I have a guess. It's going to take out Texas.
All of us.
No,
we're going to make Texas a real swing state now.
It's not going to take out Texas. It's just going to take out the border wall. Come on.
Yeah. I hear there's kids in cages there that need to be freed.
That's funny.